Good day everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about Toefl. Toefl. Toefl means Test of English as a Foreign Language. T-O-E-F-L, that's Toefl. Test of English as a Foreign Language. Now, Toefl tests are done for students that want to study in United States of America and in Canada. So they want to test your ability to speak English as a foreign language. It's one of the requirements for you to gain admission to schools in the United States and in Canada. Now, what is Toefl trying to do? What is the test all about? The test is all about the English language. In this test, you are going to be tested on reading, comprehension, and other passages. You'll be tested on reading. You'll be tested on writing. You'll be asked to write some things. You'll also be tested on listening to somebody speaking English to you, and then they will ask you a question on that. You'll also be tested on speaking. You'll be asked to speak on a particular subject, and you speak for a limited amount of time, and that is, you'll be scored on those four things: reading, writing, listening, and speaking, on four things. Those are the things to be tested on. Now, Toefl tests are done in Nigeria and some other countries in the world. In Nigeria, the test is done in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and Ibadan. Maybe some other centers. You can check for the other centers online. I am aware it is done in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, maybe Kano, and I'm also aware it's done in Ibadan, at Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Now, what is Toefl trying to do? Toefl is a test to check your proficiency in English language, such that by the time you travel to United States of America or Canada, you will not find it difficult to be able to communicate, because the language of communication in those countries is English language. So the Toefl is trying to see your ability to be able to communicate in English in such a manner that you will be able to flow with other people. Toefl is also trying to see whether if you write in English, will other people in Canada and United States will be able to comprehend it. It's also trying to see whether if they write something in Canada and United States, can you read it and comprehend? It's also trying to see if when you speak, would they be able to understand what you speak or not. The minimum score for Toefl, the total score is 120, and the minimum score for most schools, the standard score is 90. So if you do the Toefl test for 120 and you score 90 in the test, you have met the requirement for almost all the schools. The minimum is 90. Some schools accept lower scores, such as 80-something, 70-something. And the higher your score in Toefl, the higher the chances when it comes to grading based on the Toefl test. Now, how do you prepare for Toefl? There are different ways to prepare. Some people prepare by attending tutorials, English tutorials, where they train them on the Toefl test. They will test you on basic English grammar and other things. Now, apart from that, you can take practice tests on the Toefl website itself. There's a Toefl website, that is ets.org/Toefl. It's a Toefl website. You can take some tests for free on that site on your own, connected to the internet. You take the test and then you will be able to see how far you have gone. There's a limited amount of tests that you can do on the Toefl website itself. Now, you can also take the test on another site called TestDen. 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 This TestDen can allow you to do the test 3 times for free. The test you can do for free on TestDen and even on the main Toefl site is reading and writing. There's no facility for listening and speaking when you are practicing on your own. You can practice on the reading and then on the writing, but there's no facility for you to practice the listening and the speaking. And the test on test then takes about 30 minutes. So by the time 30 minutes, you have to be concentrated, fully concentrated. I remember a friend told me when he went to Ibadan to write the Toefl test, somebody was on the speaking level of his own test, and then he started speaking. And he was also doing his own test. And remember, time was going. The test lasts for about 2 hours, and time was going. So the other guy was on speaking, so he was speaking. So the other guy doing the test turned and was trying to look at the person speaking. Then he just thought again, remember that, wait, oh, I'm here for a test. I'm not here to look at this guy that is speaking. He's doing his own test and he's on his speaking level. And he's speaking, and the marks are being, is being noted on what he's saying and it's being graded. So the guy, that my friend, quickly took his own earphone, very big earphone which we provided at the test center, and he put it in his ears so that the noise of the person speaking will not enter into his ears. So during the test, there's need for discipline. Now, the cost of doing the Toefl, you can find out from the Toefl centers. It varies from country to country. You can find out from your country how much it costs. So the money is usually in dollar. Then you pay it to the test administrators, and then they will slot you for a particular date, and then you go at that date and the time, and then you write the test, and then the result will be sent to you about, I think, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. The result will be sent to you on what you scored. Now, one way that you can use to practice for Toefl test, there was a friend told me that one way he practiced was to watch American films and Canadian films. So he watched, instead of watching Yoruba film or Chinese films or Indian films or German films or any other language film, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa films, start watching American movies and be listening to the way they are speaking, be listening to what they are saying. If you can grab what they are saying in the American movie, that means you can grab the listening aspect of the Toefl. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. You watch American film, it looks like film, but you are preparing for Toefl. So you are preparing for Toefl, you are watching Yoruba film. I don't know what you want to learn from that. You are preparing for Toefl, you are watching Igbo film, you are watching Indian film, you are watching Chinese films. You won't get anything from me. So you can use pleasure to learn. And that is by watching American film or Canadian films. And then when you watch the films, they speak to themselves. And then you listen, and then you watch and see everything, and then you are learning. So when you now get to the Toefl listening aspect, you are going to score high mark in that. I think you understand that. Now, test then, there are many sites online and offline, and many people, many centers that prepare people for the Toefl exam. There are many. Some people go for the exam, some people do the Toefl the first time they pass it, some people do it first, second, third time before they pass it. So it depends on your background knowledge of the English from time, and then the coaching. If you're not too good in English, is advisable for you to go for some coaching, and you practice a lot of the time. You can practice on test then 3 times, and what you can practice on test then is the reading and the writing. Writing, I think those are the 2 things you can practice on test then, because the facilities. I think you can also practice. You can practice 2 from test then, so you can go to the site and check it out. You register, you log in. You fill in your login parameters, and then you have a password, and then you register, and then you move on and you practice. What some people do is that when they log on with a particular email, and they have done 3 tests and they want to do more tests, you log on, you register again with another email and just change some part of the names, and then you do more tests. So the more emails that you have, the more the opportunity you have to log on and to practice more. But it's not just to be practicing for practicing sake. There are other materials that talk about Toefl online. You can check them out and see how all these can gel together to assist you in securing high Toefl score to be able to gain admission to the United States or American schools and schools also in Canada. My name is Benga Adetitun. I'm going to talk to you some other time. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscription is free. Some people think you have to pay. You don't need to pay. It's very free. And then also click the notification button. I will see you some other time. Bye for now.